The night is a void, cold and absolute. Our ship, a splinter of wood and iron, cuts through the Scandinavian black. The sea is glass, reflecting a sky with no stars. Then, a sound, not of the ship, not of the wind, a breath, deep, slow, rhythmic. It comes from below, from the crushing, lightless abyss. The helmsman's hands tightened on the wheel, knuckles white. Men on deck freeze, their own breath caught in their chests. They exchange glances, a shared, unspoken dread passing between them like a current. Fear, ancient and cold, begins to coil in their bellies. Something is listening. Something is waking. The air grows heavy, thick with salt and a primal tension. Every creak of the hull is a scream in the silence. Every whisper of the wind a warning. The ocean, once a silent companion, has become a waiting maw. We are trespassers here, and the owner of this realm is stirring from its slumber. The glass shatters. A tremor runs through the water, a vibration that resonates in bone. It is not an earthquake, it is a pulse. The sea itself is trembling, as if in the grip of a fever. Above, the starless sky begins to churn. Clouds, blacker than the night, gather with impossible speed. They do not drift. Take on Berge, drawn to a point directly above us. The air crackles with an unseen energy. Then, the water begins to spin. Slowly at first, a gentle depression on the surface. Then, faster, wider, deeper. A vortex, a liquid spiral into damnation, opens its throat. The sea is no longer flat. It is a funnel, a drain pulling the world down into its core. Our ship, once a master of the waves, is now a toy at the mercy of this impossible physics. The pull is immense, relentless. The groaning of the ship's timbers is now a constant cry of agony. The abyss is calling us home. From the heart of the swirling chaos, they rise. Not one, not two. An army of limbs, thick as ancient oaks, slick with the brine of millennia. Tentacles, colossal, muscular, tipped with barbs that could tear steel like paper. They ascend into the stormy air, blotting out what little light remains. The water they displace becomes a wall, a liquid mountain that crashes over our decks. Waves, not of the sea, but of the beast's own making, hammer against us. The ship lurches, screams, and shakes with a violence that throws men from their feet. It is not an attack, it is an arrival. The creature doesn't swim in the ocean. The ocean is a part of it. The whirlpool is the spiraling gate of its kingdom, and we have been drawn through it. The raw power is absolute, a force of nature given form and malevolence. We are no longer sailors on the sea. We are offerings on an altar. The grip is cold. And final, a shadow falls over the deck as a limb, impossibly vast, wraps around the hull. Wood splinters. Masts crack. The ship cries out, a dying animal in the python's coil. Another tentacle slams down, and another. Panic erupts. A firestorm of human terror. Screams are torn from throats, swallowed by the roar of the sea and the beast. Men scramble, some fighting with futile axes against the unfeeling flesh, others praying, others simply staring, their minds broken. They are ants on a log, caught in the grip of a god. And then, the world goes quiet. Through the chaos of water and splintered wood and ice, larger than the ship's wheel, ancient as the stones at the bottom of the world. It is not the eye of a mere animal. It is a window into a consciousness that has slept for eons. It opens, and it sees us, not as a threat, not as food, but as a curiosity, a fleeting, insignificant flicker in its endless, dark existence. In the depths of that eye, there is no malice, only a vast, terrifying, and profound intelligence. The dark ocean around us begins to glow. A faint, ethereal luminescence, a biolight that pulses in time with the creature is a deep breath. The water is no longer just water. It moves with intent, with life. The sea is the creature's blood, its skin, its very being. We are not on the ocean. We are inside it. The colossal eye stares, and in its gaze, we see not anger, but something akin to sorrow, or perhaps loneliness, the terrible solitude of a being with no equal, whose lifespan is measured in geological time. It has seen mountains rise and fall. It has seen continents drift. What are we? A whisper, a dream it is having on a long, dark night. The fear in our hearts gives way to a chilling, poetic awe. We are witnessing the soul of the abyss. Then, as slowly as it began, the pressure lessens. One by one, the tentacles the grip that was crushing our world releases its hold. The ship, broken but not sunk, bobs freely on the water. The great eye holds its gaze for a moment longer. A final, silent communion. Then it sinks back into the depths from which it came. The whirlpool slows, the waters calm, and the churning clouds part. On the horizon, a crack of light appears. Dawn, it spills across the sea, turning the black water to a gentle gray, then to a hopeful blue. The sea is calm again, glassy, as if nothing ever happened. The survivors stand on the ravaged deck, silent, breathing. The sun rises on a new day, but they will never forget the night. They will never forget the feeling of that ancient gaze. And as our view pulls away, leaving the lone ship on the vast, tranquil ocean, we look down into the deep, dark water, where something impossibly large waits and dreams.